Merry Christmas! Be my last live, you know, for Christmas. Welcome to Kamisha Reviews.
We are back at it again. Ready to Love is back. Yes. First of all, can y'all hear me? Because I had my headphones in instead of my speaker. Let me make sure these headphones are put up. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Merry Christmas! What's going on, everybody? What is going on? I want to say, everybody, thank you for supporting my channel, whether it's a Cash App or just a Merry Christmas on my timeline. Hope you guys are being safe. It got food smelling so good in the kitchen. I got to work tonight, but I'm going to tell you something. I don't care. I'm going to drink and chill, and then I'm going to go to bed, and then get up and go to work. All I got to do 3 days this week. 3 days because of my holiday. Let's get into it, okay? I know you guys see right here my hand right here. I don't know. Y'all see right there on the screen. I got the remaining couple. But before we get into that, let's talk about. Well, you know what? Hold on. Let me do. I have all this Christmas crap up here. Let me just do my little Christmas jingle. One more. Hey now, how you doing? Look, after today, I'm getting rid of those on my, my whatever. So I'm like, I might as well use it. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. As you guys know, as of tonight, there will be no Ready to Love episode, obviously, due to the Christmas holiday. So it'll be back next week, and then after that, it'll be, I think, the reunion. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, get me in the comments, because y'all do anyway. And I wanted to talk about some few things. First of all, let's talk about the trailer that I posted. I posted a trailer. It came on at the end of last Friday's episode, and it's actually on my Instagram if you want to go watch it. It's pretty short. It just shows. I don't want to play it because of copyright issues, but the last thing I saw was Tommy. He came in. He said, "Look, I used to come to you guys about dating or what's going on or whatever, but I got some sad news." And then it shows Denise, with her hand in her face, like she's been crying, and everyone's really upset. So I'm saying to myself, what is going on? And I know that Tommy just had surgery as of today on his hand, and obviously cannot be that because this was pre-taped, way, way before. So I'm hoping it's not anybody that's on the cast. And I haven't heard, and I've been looking. I haven't heard anything bad happening to any of the cast where because the ones I have on the screen to the side, if you see there, is there a way I can make that bigger? Oh, yeah, I can. Okay. The people that you see right there on the screen is actually the people who are remaining. Let me bring myself back on here. I was just kind of messing with that a bit, and there we go. Those are the ones who are remaining. Now, everyone that he was telling that, when I saw the trailer, everybody that's on there that you see was sitting there. Denise was the one that got emotional. That's why I said, like, what happened that Tommy had to come in a different time, not to tell him about dates, not to tell him about what they're doing. Even Tommy looked a little down. I'm just like, bro, what's happening? So I don't know what the sad news is, and I'm praying that nothing happened to anybody or whatever. Now, like I said, they are down to the last few episodes. We get a break this week because they get a break Christmas, so that we have an episode that comes on this coming Friday, and then there's a reunion. And I'm trying to put together a panel of us commentators. I can't even talk today. Whose commentary about the shows, and I want us to get together and really have a discussion about the reunion. Now, as far as if this is going to be the last episode or not, I'm not for sure. If there's going to be a delay, maybe the sad news might be there. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure because there's only three couples. You remember Tommy said in the very beginning, if you were paying attention, Tommy said there's going to be only three couples left. Now let's look at the time chart we have up here. Look at the chart that we have up here on the screen. Who we have left is Rashid, okay, Lil Mama, Denise, Tony, Adriana, mom, but I was calling that. Jay, Joy, and then Kelfani and Winter. Let's go ahead and break this down just a little bit, okay? As far as Rashid and Adriana, I do feel like, honestly, just really being honest, he really likes her. Every time, because for one thing, they have a history. They dated before, but she ghosted him. So it's almost like, to me, I feel like in his eyes, she's the one that got away, and same for her, kind of, because she was the one that ghosted him. Okay, so Rashid got ghosted by him, but do you understand? It seemed like, and when I watched the show, when I seen Rashid, I already knew off the jump that him and Denise would never get along about the whole cup hand off and all of that, or that she was feeling him or whatever. But even though she ghosted him, he was still willing and wanted to get to know Adriana. And for her, she may have looked at it like, well, I don't know why, or I did ghost you, but look, this time around, how about I get to know you? How about I get to, let's just try this, whatever. And since they have been like this. Even though she has eyes for Calfani as well. But in my opinion, every time Rashid, hold on, y'all, just a second. Okay. Rashid is into Adriana. He has eyes for her. To be honest, it's almost like you can say that it's possible that he could have fallen a little deeper than the guys in the house. Because let's be clear, they have a connection outside the house where they actually attempted to see each other. So they have a little more of a deeper connection. So I can see Rashid actually like, I got some real feelings for her. Now, Adriana, now, even though she did ghost him, she realized her mistake. That's why she continued pursuing him. Adriana was another woman on the show that I felt like did what she was supposed to do, even though she may have gotten some negative feedback by what she was doing. But let's keep it real. You are dating. This says find love. Okay, you have no distractions. There's nobody bothering you. So you have opportunity to get to know a person that could be a potential love interest, right? So she was getting to know Rashid again, but also getting to know Calfani. Let's get to Denise. Denise is really into Calfani, and she really sealed the deal when he gave her that massage. I knew that when he chose to be, and all this stuff, she was going to get into it with him. This is the thing that I have an issue with. Like, Denise, girl, first of all, beautiful black woman, smart, got it going on, powerful, okay, powerhouse, everything. I saw her with Tony, and when I had them on my show as an interview, they both confirmed that they were feeling each other. Okay, let's not bring in the production there. We're just gonna talk about what we're seeing and just go from there. That's to me the potential, the two of them together. Calfani to me is eye candy to a lot of women. He's chocolate, muscular, He's also very smart. So all that combined together, of course, all the women gravitated towards Calfani. Every woman did almost to a point. Even the ones who didn't match up with their matches really well and they ended up being behind, or it was a women's day to go home, they would go to Calfani. But I just feel like I wish Denise, for what we saw, it's hard to talk about because I do know that there were some things that were happening that they did not for a reason. But I feel like that she and Tony were extremely a better match than her and Calfani. Okay, to me. Okay, Tony, I feel like in this last episode is probably the one who saved her. And you know why I say that? Because Calfani threw her under the bus. Let's be clear. When Nephew Tommy was asking, "Oh, how's it going? How's the jealousy?" His response was, "I haven't really seen any jealousy or whatever, but in the back of my mind, it's still there." Boom, shade. Mm-hmm. So when it came down to it, once again, Denise was put up, and in my mind, I feel like Calfani wanted Denise to go home, so he can take Adriana from Rashid. This is my opinion, obviously, but just watching the show. Jay and Joy. Jay obviously wants Joy. It's been like this since the beginning. The thing I don't understand about Winter is how she didn't get that. But at the same time, if you're getting to know somebody and they're telling you you're part of you're in the running, top one, top whatever, then you think I have a chance. I understand not giving up in the beginning. But the affection that Jay has showed Joy, he has not showed Winter. Not for us to see. Not for us to see. Okay, it may be some things happening that we don't know. But from what I saw, it looked like that she got all the attention, all the physical, and then you know what? I forgot Edward. Is he up there? Oh crap! I forgot Edward. Okay. Well, y'all, my bad. I thought I added Edwin to. That's weird. I thought I added Edwin. Okay, well, y'all, my bad. I don't have Edwin up there. Okay, that's what I'm missing because I knew I missed somebody. Edwin is actually not up there, but we'll still talk about it. It doesn't matter. I was kind of rushing that little chart I was putting up there. Come here, I forgot Edwin. I'm sorry, Chef. So Jay to me has been somewhat upfront. Not in the beginning when he had Simone as well. He wasn't being. He was just really having fun and getting to know whatever. I mean, he got all these different women around him. And he's like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm committed to anybody. I'm just gonna get to know all of them. Okay. Winter, I thought would have gone home a long time ago because I didn't see where she hooked up with anybody in particular besides Jay. And Jay number one is Joy. So to be honest, I thought that it would be Winter going home and not like Simone or whatever. Because Simone to me was getting to know other guys. Maybe not as fast as she should have been, but she was. I felt like Winter was completely focused on Jay, even though her and Joy were friends or whatever. She was completely focused on Jay, and that was it. It was only here recently, as last episode, I saw her massage in Calfani. So I'm just like, whatever. So, in my opinion, it's hard for me to give opinion now because I've learned so much about the show, about the behind the scenes, not just me watching it, and that's all that I know. That's the hard part about being a blogger and talking to the people on the show. It's like, ugh, just like put a ring on it. But I really enjoyed my interviews with everybody. Now, the only hiccup I had was the one I had with Winter. I will be very candid about that, and I've had before. That was the only hiccup I had as far as interviews. There was some sound issues y'all dragged me for, and I have remedied that since then, and I'm so sorry about that. And even though there was some noise issue with the Naya one, most of the stuff we need to hear, you heard her very clear. It was just a lot of sound. I still didn't know what happened with that because I got a mic in and even use it outside with the wind blowing. Y'all see, y'all hear me just fine. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe for StreamYard, it's required to have a mic. It makes the sound better. And the AirPods is a no. So that's the only hiccup I would say with the interviews. I don't know if any of the cast have ever had an issue with the things I have discussed with other cast members or questions or anything I may have said. No one's ever hit me up and told me anything. The only issue I actually had, like I said, was the situation with Winter and Simone because Winter had no knowledge that Simone had said, which I mean, I don't know how, but said what she said because Simone's very just matter of fact. And once Winter was aware of that, then she was kind of like, well, I don't know if I can interview with you. And I don't feel I had anything to do with me, to be honest, because I'm not the one that, whatever. I'm just the blogger. I'm just, doing my commentary. But, and on the other hand, I can understand where she was coming from, where once she saw what Simone said, she was like, well, I don't want to have to defend myself against Simone, because if she would have came on the show, people would have been like, well, how come you didn't ask about what Simone said? Not saying that. Now, let me make it clear about this. Not that I would have to do that, because if Winter would have came on, as I even told Winter, if you don't want to talk about this, you don't have to. I'm not going to bring it up. If you don't want to ask you a question about it, remove it from the chat or whatever. Like, we're not going to ask her that. If that was what she wanted, but we didn't get that far, because, like I said, she didn't want to really do anything because of what she heard Simone say on my channel. I mean, that's something you have to kind of run into. But as far as interviewing, because someone actually asked me that, and I thought it was a good question. Did I have any issues as far as interviewing the cast? No. Other bloggers have also interviewed them as well. Um, I don't know. Certain, let me see, like, for instance, put a ring on it. That whole entire cast, I did not interview everybody on the cast, but put a ring on it. That cast, let's start with Ashley and Hollywood. They're from my state, Louisiana. I can't lie. I was immediately drawn to them and how genuine they are. I did not interview Ashley, but I talked to her, corresponded with her on Instagram. I interviewed Hollywood, which was a really good interview. Mind you, going to all these people on the cast, I'm not a big blogger. I don't have numbers like some of my mentors do or whatever. And some of the ones that came on, I was appreciated for that, because they still would go on as bigger bloggers and bigger radio station, but they gave my channel an opportunity. So I will always be grateful to that, for that. Okay. Um, the ready to, put a ring on the cast though. It's like, like Mimi, complete. She's so cool. Like, she even today hit me up Merry Christmas. That's, I know you think Merry Christmas is just, everybody does it. I get it, but the way she is in the interview is the way she is. Same with Ulysses. Cool. He literally behind the scenes like, you my sis, sharing his stuff on my channel now. And even Mimi, she tweeted it, she reposted it on her Instagram, and not everybody did that. Simone did. If y'all know my channel, y'all know I do keep it real and I be blunt about it. I really don't talk about it because it's not like I'm mad or upset or it's a dramatic thing. But you'll share certain things and like others. I mean, that's obvious. Everyone's gonna know that. This is social media. And unfortunately, if you see somebody like something and didn't like what you did, even though they were on your channel, you just kind of look at that like we do with anything. Like bloggers who don't support each other or don't share your stuff or whatever, you're doing the same type of thing. That's why I want to get content creators together with me to do commentary on the show, because it's like collaboration. YouTube likes that. YouTube like to see YouTube to collaborate. So I'm trying to collaborate with some YouTubers about the reunion and stuff like that. But anyway, and some YouTubers are selfish and don't want to see you glow up or do anything. So they rather take from you, knowing the numbers are bigger. And I will not call no name because I'm not gonna do that. They see what you're doing and will pull from what you're doing and put it on their channel, knowing they have numbers that will see things that you don't do. It's messed up. And I've told other YouTubers who just first coming up and they were asking about it behind the scenes. This has been going on since I've been on YouTube for a long time. There's just nothing you can do about it. There's no point of calling people out. In my younger days, I will call you out. Oh, you stole my font. There's no point in me doing that. That's a waste of my time. If you want to steal what I'm doing and don't give no credit where it's due, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. But the people that come into my comments, my videos, they're watching me. Even when they got me together about my mic, I was kind of like, I was getting mad. But at the same time, I was like, you know what? I'm looking at it like this. You're part of my crew, the Commission Reviews crew. And you keep it real with me telling me that the sound is off, do something. I'm supporting you. I went back and had to really think about what people were saying to me. And I was like, you know what? You're right. And even made a point of commenting and saying, look at the mic on my channel. I bought one because you guys would not stop dragging me about it. So instead of me getting mad and responding, I'm like, maybe let me look at this differently. They're trying to help me because they love the channel. They love what I'm doing and supporting me. sometimes you gotta look at it like that. Sometimes criticism not necessarily is, or a drag not necessarily is, ooh, I just don't like you. I just want to see you fail. I want to see you succeed. So I want to say shout out to Commission Views crew, the new and the old, for supporting me 100%. Oh, somebody's in the chat didn't realize. I'm sorry. Sam, I am. Merry Christmas. I'm sorry I didn't see you in the chat, sweetie. I am so sorry about that. This thing over here, I got to turn to the side, so it's kind of covered. Jay is from Houston, isn't he? I think I follow him. Yeah, yeah. Everybody, this everybody from this Ready to Love show is from Houston. The show was taped in Houston. Okay. So anyway, like I was saying, put a ring on it. Everyone that I spoke to, everyone that I interviewed, genuine people. There was no static, there was no issue, there was no nothing. Okay, and I enjoyed interviewing. I think I did Michael, Mimi, Ulysses, and oh, Tamika with that beautiful hair. Yes, I didn't get Vince or Shay. I think that's the only one I didn't talk to was Vince or Shay. Honestly, I talked to almost everybody on the cast on here in my interview. If y'all have not seen the interview I did with Mimi from Put a Ring on It, or Michael, or Ulysses, it's on my channel. Please go check it out. But as far as putting a ring on it, there was a a certain few people that didn't even respond to me, and that's not a knock to them. They're not obligated to respond to me. They're not obligated to acknowledge me. I don't know how I would be in that position that I would only look to go on an interview with certain bloggers. Maybe it's a certain number, maybe it's an exposure. It could be a lot of different things involved with that. So I didn't even get mad about that. I didn't trip out or anything. It's just like a mental note. You notice that. You know what I'm saying? I talk to people behind the scenes that I would never say out loud unless, something happens that mentor me behind the scenes that you wouldn't even believe. Numbers are still small, and I would never ask them to shout me out. I would never ask them to shout me out because I want to get there organically. I would get there on my own. So anyway, I almost forgot about this. Um, Edwin and Joy, I think, are more friends. From the last episode that I saw, it seemed like but they were getting teary-eyed and emotional. I feel like that situation was Joy looking out for Edwin as a friend. That's what I got from that whole entire scene. That was a friendship. Joy wants Jay. Point blank, period. So to me, Edwin, Calfani, and Winter. Those are the three. I feel like it's kind of like, I don't know. Because everybody else is kind of hooked on. Like you got Adriana and Rashid. You got Denise and Tony. Jay and Joy. So when I said Calfani and Winter and Edwin, I just don't know. Because Edwin's attached to somebody that has three, and so is Calfani. And Winter's kind of like she's attached to the three, four, was include Edwin with that. But in reality, after that kiss on the cheek and how she was like, that ain't nothing. I don't know. You only can have three couples left over. So who's going home? It actually has to be, hey, it's Merry Christmas. It has how much? It has to be three couples. So I'm trying to figure out how they gonna do this. Did somebody? I'm wondering now. Is the bad news? One of the cast members decided they could not come back to finish the show because in reality, if you look at it and take Calfani and Winter off the bottom, there is three couples right there. There are three couples right there. So that's why I'm wondering, did one of the cast members decide, hey, I can't finish because of whatever? Like maybe Edwin, maybe Chef decided to leave. And then they send home Calfani and Winter. Because it's got to be a double. It can't be just one person or one guy or one girl. I'm sorry, guy going home or a woman going home. It has to be a double. Because the next week is, I think for Ready to Love, I think there is an episode, then a reunion. Because you got to have the episode where the couples match up and figure out who does what. Unless this is the last episode, then the reunion is next week. I mean, not this Friday. The next week is the last episode. After that's a reunion. Because Ready to Love, put a ring on it. So on two more episodes left, and one of them is a reunion. MMS, I'm doing great. I'm getting ready to go to work tonight. I just wanted to come in and talk about some things for 2020 and the interviews that I've done and my predictions for the next week episode because there's not an episode tonight. So I wanted to discuss it on the night that it actually comes on. And I wanted to, talk about the interviews and how I felt about both shows. I really feel like why can't I keep saying For You Love? There was a show called For You Love. Did you manage to get enough money for a computer? No, I do not have my computer yet. But I have my cash. I have a PayPal up here if anybody wants to donate. The computer will be coming next year whenever I can get it together. But people as they want to do things for me for Christmas, hey, donate to my Cash App, my PayPal. Um, what's I getting ready to say? Ready to Love. I feel like some of them when I interviewed with me, I don't know why. It may have been the fact that I don't have a big status. I don't have big numbers. That might be the reason why. Or maybe they didn't like how my style was. I don't really know. I didn't dig too deep into it. I just wish for happy holidays and said, sorry for bothering you and have a nice day. It wasn't no negative comments for it. Some didn't respond to me out. Some was like, hey, something nice, generic, whatever. But some didn't say anything. And I'm just like, okay, I mean, they ain't the only people. When you doing something like in this position I'm in, the only way you can know something is to reach out. Now, I did get reached out and say, hey, can you interview me before? But what is there a new episode? No, there's no episode tonight because of Christmas. So we'll be back on next week. I was talking about the trailers on my Instagram, MMNS, the trailer for next week. Something bad happened. Tommy came and gave it the news. I don't know what that actually is. So that's my predictions for next week. I forgot it up there. I'm sorry, Chef. And that's how I felt about the interviews this year. Proud of all of them, even the crazy noise ones. Proud of even having the opportunity that they gave me to even do it. I appreciate all of them, each and every one of them, even the ones that I didn't interview and just talk behind the scenes with. I appreciate those. Well, even with Winter, I don't have no bad feelings towards anybody. Whether they didn't come on here, didn't respond, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my time will come where I will be one of those sought after bloggers. It will come for me. It may not be this year, but it's going to happen. And the thing about it is, you can't wait around for people to accept you for who you are, what you do. You keep doing your work, and eventually, you know what I'm saying? What's going to come for you, going to come for you. My path is already drawn out. Nobody can do anything about that. They can't stop it. They can't mess it up. It's even myself. The path is already made. Did you contact Simone for another interview? No. What do you mean by that? I had two good interviews with Winter with Simone. The first one was the very kind of my first one, and then the second one was the fire. Boom! The interview I did with Simone. The second one was my fire interview. I swear, favorite. I wasn't ready for it. Interview. Did you contact Danny for an interview? Wish we knew more about her as well. Danny. The first boot. Oh. There was a few of them I wanted to contact after. They may not have wanted to come on and interview people after they got kicked out. A lot of the few ones in the beginning, I saw the chef, the one she cooks really good food. She actually interviewed with Winter, but other than that, I really had to see her doing it with Houston. Mostly about her food because she is a great chef. Her food is amazing. But other than that, no. Maybe they didn't want to be attached to the show, not attached to it, attached to the show where I left first or second or third. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't really know. But people want to talk to Naya. I was one of the first people to interview Naya. Damn the Sam. Whether y'all admit that or not. I know she was on other people's blogs. Some the same night. But she was here first. When Simone went off and all that stuff, she did it here first. I'm proud of that. You have to be proud of your accomplishments regardless of what. If you get exclusive, something happens, I'm happy for it. When Hollywood came on here talking about his mom and everything else, I've seen some about the other bloggers, but when he came on here, it was real like he was straight up raw real. I completely respect that because he didn't have to say all that. He didn't come on here getting no generic answers. Just like Michael. Michael's interview was he has a big brain. And I enjoyed talking to him because he talked more about just the show. but the way he explained the thing with Shay and everything else, it broke it down. Her life and how she came up. Have you ever considered reaching out to the BB All Stars? Okay, and answer me, keep it real, because you asked me, and yes, I have. Some of the BB stars have taken upon themselves to do what we do every day for years. Instead of coming on channels and interviewing, some of them doing their own vlogging. I mean, who can knock that? If you have that type of number of people coming to your channel just to look at you, I would do vlogging too, because I mean, instead of giving somebody else the exclusive, I give myself one. Same with the challenge. Everyone is doing it. Instead of going around doing interviews, they are just doing their own thing, which I can't hate that. I can't hate on that. You know, I had a little situation, with the Hello World, Nicole, and all of them. They finna interview Julie Chen, but she was on the show of Big Brother. You would expect her to get people like that on the show because she was on Big Brother. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, y'all. It's just nothing bitter or anything bad. I am so blessed how my channel has grown in 2020. And the fact that they all came on my channel is such a blessing. Sometimes I'll look at my videos, regardless of the numbers, because some are higher and some are lower, and just look at the blessing that they came on there at all. Now, mind you, with the whole thing with Naya, I wish I would have had this mic. Even though Maya spoke her truth the whole entire time she did live with me. And I go back and look at the live, there's some noise issues, but you hear Naya what she has to say. I think Keisha would have came on. I don't know. One day I'd have hit her up and see, but I don't know. I think I may have hit her up. I don't know. I just think the people, their status. If you are a certain blogger that has a status or a number, it really would not be hard for you to reach out to a reality star or whatever you're doing, because they're probably following you anyway. You have big numbers and you've been doing this for 5+ years or whatever it is. Me myself, I am considered a new blogger. I don't care if it's been over a year. I'm still a new blogger. Okay, and do people do base stuff on status and your numbers and the exposure? If you are trying to expose yourself, you want to give as much exposure as you can. Now, the whole thing with Simone blew up. It was on Lipstick Alley. It was everywhere. Okay, you can't predict how it goes, especially when you are a small blogger like myself. But you are a big blogger who does stuff. You're just gonna always post and get these numbers. And see, bloggers like that are afraid of bloggers like me, because as I hustle and come up, it is easy to take from a new blogger who has new ideas or new whatever, because you've been doing this for years. Merry Christmas, SP. You said you would have loved to see Keisha here. I mean, I hear Keisha, but I don't know if she'll, come on here. If you're on Periscope, make sure you guys come over to YouTube and follow me, because Periscope will be ending very soon. Okay, you cannot create another account or whatever. So I still go live, and I still go live with Periscope included. But if you're on Periscope, because it's going to be leaving soon, come over to YouTube and make sure you come over here and subscribe to my channel, Kamisha Reviews. And don't forget to subscribe to my Instagram and also my Facebook. I still would love to interview some Big Brother alum.
Don't forget to subscribe to all my social media so you don't miss out on anything else that I post.
Wait a minute, can y'all hear me? Hold on. Can y'all? Is this speaking up? Yeah, let me make sure speaking up. Let me do it. Because y'all shouldn't mute me. Hold on right quick, y'all. Okay. Because I got my mic in, and the mic, it makes my video sound so clear no matter what's in the background. And I could tell my mic wasn't all the way in, because I could actually hear that when I just play. Most of the time when I play, let me play this again. Just so
don't forget to subscribe to all my social media so you don't miss out on anything else that I post.
That's how I know my speaker was in. So I'm gonna check back later. If I don't have it pushed all the way in, I gotta check my sound to see how it sounds. It's quiet out here, so you can't really hear anything. But I like the mic because it hones on to my voice, and you hear everything I'm saying. So anyway, guys, I really didn't have any more than that. I was on here a little longer than I thought. I wanted to do a couple of Christmas lives or uploads today, and I did an upload already earlier. And I wanted to come and talk about Ready to Love, because there will be no episode tonight. And I'm working on something for some commentary to do for the reunion. I have not reached out to anybody else about anything. I don't think they will whatever. I did 2 interviews with Simone, which is a blessing, and I still communicate with everybody. How you doing? Merry Christmas, whatever. It is being polite because, like I said, for me, it's a blessing that each and every one of them grace my channel with their presence, in my opinion. So I hope you guys are eating. I'm about to go eat right now. I do have to work tonight, so I'm about to go grub. I want you guys to be safe out there and have a great and happy holidays. Spend a whole lot of money. And we know Trump is not going to sign no. I'm sorry. They don't want us to have the $2,000. And I heard they don't want us to have that money because they're so afraid that we're going to just spend it on nothing and not work. That's the most ignorant thing. How would $2,000 going to keep you from not working? Pay some bills, get some grocery. But how is it going to keep you from not working? $2,000 ain't nothing. Anyway, y'all, that's all I got. Please, y'all stay safe. Well, if y'all want Keisha to come on my channel, go to Twitter right now. Go at Keisha and say, come on to Cameshia Reviews crew. Cameshia Reviews, she wants to interview you. Go to Twitter and Instagram and tag her. I will reach out to her. Okay. Do that for me. Okay. We are almost done with Ready to Love and Put a Ring on It. We're going to have a few more episodes, reunion, and then we're going to be done. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to break everything down. Going to be the reunion. Going to be fire on both shows. And we're going to really break it down. And we're going to talk about it. Okay. I go to work tonight. I'm going to be working for the next 3 days. I know that I do this long hours. So I probably would. That's why I posted a lot the last couple of days. And plus I had my school I had to finish today too. So what? You said you hope Keisha comes on? The Queen was Rob. Go back up. What comments, Keisha? You said my audio is good. I just put the speaker in, so it's probably why. Oh, hi, the beautiful all-star. The beautiful, iconic all-star, Keisha. That is not the real Keisha. That is not the real Keisha in the chat. That is not the real Keisha in the chat. Because I would like to know how all of a sudden she knows I'm live. That is not the real Keisha. Some troll, y'all know how YouTube works. Some troll heard me say that and created a YouTube real quick and changed the name. Because if that's really Keisha, if that is really Keisha, you can hit me up on Instagram right now. Same name. That is not Keisha. They said Keisha was robbed. I would love to talk to Keisha because I did feel like she was robbed too. But that's not Keisha. Look, I'm gonna just look. Let me find out. I would love if that was her for real. Hold on, what does that say? Y'all stop playing with me. If this is the real Keisha, please Instagram me, message Cameshia Reviews, same name as the channel. Because I know I'm following you on Instagram, and I'm also following you on Twitter. That's Devon's eviction quote. That's how I know that's not Keisha. That's not her. I wish it was. Wait, I sadly vote to evict the beautiful, iconic, all-star Keisha. I forgot she did say that too. Like I said, if that is Keisha, hit me up. Somebody go click on that channel real quick and see what it said, how many followers she has. Somebody go click on that actual channel. Now, she hasn't even, that person, I don't want to say that person has not even typed in the comments again. Come on, y'all, stop playing with me. I would love to interview Kevin. I know Kevin have seen my freaking Periscope many times, but he only looks at it when it's like Big Brother stuff. But yeah, he actually has seen my Periscope more than once. Did y'all click on that channel to see who that is? What do we post on Twitter to have Keisha here? MMNS. What you do is you go to Keisha's page on Twitter and the little, what do you call it? The writing pen, the little blue circle. You click on that. It's going to automatically add Keisha. Type in please go to my favorite blogger, Kamisha Reviews, and interview with her and tag my name in it. Seriously, and then hashtag BB22. That would be everything. Everything, y'all. Woo! That was in my year, all right. That was in my year, all right. Oh, 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 oh. Yes. Okay. Woo! Well, Merry Christmas, you guys. Merry Christmas. Keisha was robbed. Y'all, look, y'all go tag her on Twitter. Y'all go tag her on Twitter. And I told y'all to click on her name in the chat to see if that was really her. The one that typed in the chat, but I think that she's been here before when we did Big Brother. Click on her name in the chat and see who she really is. She probably didn't left by now, and make sure that whoever it is. Because y'all are in the chat and I can't click on it. I'm on StreamYard. If you hit her face, it will take you to her page, I think. So anyway, guys, see, Kamisha feels the same way. Well, I'll tell y'all what to do. SP, I said I want to reach out to her. I said if that was her in the chat, I told you guys to go to her channel, click on her name and see that really was her. I don't think it was though, because I remember seeing that. I remember seeing that person here before when we were doing Big Brother commentary and stuff like that. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. If y'all want Keisha on here, y'all go hit her up. If you're on Periscope, and my Big Brother mentors who are watching the Periscope, tell Keisha to come on. All right, guys, y'all have Merry Christmas. Be safe. I'll talk to you guys next time.